everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Julie and I am the knitwear designer behind Twin Stitches Designs. Today we are August 1st and it is episode 73 of the Twin Stitches Designs podcast. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. So recently I have been uploading a brand new video on podcasting every single Thursday, and on Mondays you get a brand new kind of fun video. This could be vlogs, this could be behind the scenes, so definitely some extra fun content. So don't miss out and hit that like and subscribe. My goal is to hopefully this year hit 10K subscribers on YouTube, and if that happens, I want to do a fun giveaway for you all, so come on and help and click that like and subscribe. I am so beyond excited. We have some finished objects today. I uploaded last week, and friends, I've actually finished some items, so I'm really excited. Grab your knitting beverage of choice and crocheting, and let's dive right in. First off, you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Julianne Knitter, and I will link everything I chat about down below this video. If you ever have any questions, please let me know, and I will always answer them as soon as I possibly can. This week, we had a few things happening. First off, we had today the next pair of socks from the Fruits and Veggie Sock Club. Friends, this one might be one of my favorite. Are you ready? Ends are not woven in. Shh, we're not going to discuss that. We're just going to tuck them in. This is a pattern that is a fun collection that I'm currently coming out with, which is my Fruits and Veggie Sock Club. And you will get 4 brand new sock patterns from starting July 1st, August 1st, September 1st, and October 1st, all inspired by fruits and vegetables. And this pair of socks was inspired by a fruit garden. I absolutely adore this pair. So this pair is knit out of Campfiber yarns, and she actually has all of the sock sets for every single one of these patterns that are coming out. So if you are interested in grabbing those, they are available and I will link it below. So this pattern is only available through the club. The club right now, you can purchase it for $24 Canadian, and you will get this one as well as the strawberry socks. So in this pair of socks, what is super fun is you get to knit up your own unique pair of socks. I give you the instructions on how to knit this up with all of the different fruit charts, and you can make your own fruit garden. I'm obsessed. So each of these socks are different because I wanted to show off the different ways that you can use this sock pattern. Right here we have some grapes, we have pineapples, we have apples, blueberries, plums, and then on this one we have lemons, blackberries, and some raspberries. You can have fun mix and matching all of these. You can make a pair of socks with just pineapples or just 1 or 2 of them. It's a really make your own pair of socks while I provide all of the charts for these. When me and Laura were talking about this collection, this is the first thing that popped into my head. I was just like, I want to create my own fruit socks. Like, have different charts and different things and really be able to have it as a recipe for you all that you can knit these. So this is knit in fingering weight yarn on her soft sock base, and you can grab the kit and it will come with the main color as well as all the contrast colors that you need. And it doesn't take up much yarn, so you can make multiple socks with the sock kit, which I'm so obsessed. I love these. I love the little lemons and the pineapple. Okay, the grape, the pineapple, oh, and the blackberries might be my favorite. Oh, and the lemon. All of them are my favorite. All of them. They're just so good. Okay. I'm really proud of this pair of socks and this design. I just absolutely adore it. So I'm calling these my fruit garden socks. I knit these on 2.25 millimeter needle toe up. I'm in love. I can't stop staring at them. I just love them. And yeah, so this one is the pattern for August 1st, and the pattern for September 1st. If you guys love this one, you're gonna also love the vegetable garden. So fruit garden, vegetable garden, if you know where I'm going with this. So you may get kind of a sneak peek of what the next pattern would be. Just, you know, hint, hint. I really love these. So I couldn't show these off in the last podcast because they are a mystery sock. Yes, I think that's everything that I wanted to mention on those. But yes, they are available through Ravelry. They will be available for individual purchase starting November 1st for every sock pattern in the club, but they're only available through the club right now as a purchase. So you will get this one as well as the strawberry socks, and the other two patterns are going to be coming out. We also teamed up with CharmedandDangerousS for some fun charms, and she created, let me grab them. It is an adorable pineapple. I need to find this stitch marker because it's so stinking cute. Which project bag? That's the mystery. It's what project bag is that stitch marker in? Give me a moment. I found it. You guys are not ready. It's a little pineapple. I mean, come on. Isn't it so stinking cute? Oh my goodness gracious. So this charm is from CharmedandDangerousS. So, I mean, come on. Isn't that adorable? A pineapple stitch marker for the pineapple. I loved it so much as I was knitting this up, and I have my little pineapple and it was just like moving on my knitting. I love it. I prefer a lobster claw, so which is this, and I use it as a progress keeper. So that just means that as I'm knitting up my project, I can just hook it on and I can see the progress that I am making as I knit. So I just tag it on like this, and as I'm knitting and I make some progress, I can see what I've done in a day or a week, and I just really like seeing that. Plus, it's just absolutely adorable. How can you not want a pineapple progress keeper? So this, I will link her shop below as well. So obsessed with it, like I could stare at it all day long. Okay, moving on. Those are the fruit garden socks. So I will link Campfiber yarns, the Pattern Club, as well as CharmedandDangerousS down below in the comments. And I'm so excited and can't wait to show you the vegetable garden socks because they're so stinking cute as well. Again, on my needles, but can't really share right now. For this one, I did the child size. So this is my perfect DK weight socks that I finished. That was my goal on the last week, and I'm so happy that I did. So these are just so stinking cute and went by so fast. We will be having Lolodidit in the shop update, fluff, on this Friday, August 4th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will be having this on her fingering weight base. If you want more of a DK weight, you can actually hold this double, which would be perfect. But oh, I love it. I love how it knit up, everything about it. So I decided to cast on the child size, and yeah, just did plain stockinette. I really like this because my other pattern that I'm working on right now is more intricate and I need to think a little bit, especially where I'm at in the pattern is the bubble cardigan, which yes, I did cast it on, and I actually did quite a bit of progress within the last week, and I'm excited to show you that after. But yeah, so this one is done and will be put aside for Claire, but I also wanted to try to knit up some samples, and then I'm debating putting together, I have these cedar boxes from Knit Picks. I'll put the link for those down below if they're available on the site. I know sometimes they are and sometimes they aren't. And we are wanting to purchase the girls some really cute IKEA wardrobes, and I would love to have like a little tiny wardrobe of some hand knit socks for them. I just think that it would be adorable, and have it in there somewhere with like their sweaters, because they definitely gravitate towards certain colors. And I would love to build up their little wardrobe of those colors and things that they love. So I'd love to be able to put like those cedar boxes within their cabinets. I don't know, I'm thinking about that, and I just think that it would be so special and cute since they are so knit-worthy. Love wearing hand knits. I just think how special would that be? But yes, so this is Bohemian Rhapsody. Will be available in the shop. A few skeins of this. So if you are wanting to make some socks or things, this is how it knits up. Absolutely wonderful. I did US 4 heel flap and gusset. Did these top down, 2x2 rib. I want to say for the girls I do 10 rounds of 2x2 rib, and then for the feet, I mean, come on, how adorable are these? They're so tiny. I love them. I do know that these don't have any type of nylon in them, and that doesn't bother me. I still think as long as the yarn has a high twist, they're great, especially for kids, for just to shove in their boots in the winter, and this does not bother me that there's no nylon. I will make them socks. I will make them more. I just really love it. So this one is done, and it was in one of the bags that we have in the shop from Longview Creations. This is the reading bag. I just love the little drawstring, and it is perfect sock size. These are available both in the sock size as well as the medium, which is perfect for some garments. And this is what I have left. I have not weighted yet, and I am thinking of knitting them a fun matching hat if I have enough. So I'm not really sure how much grams I have, and what I would love to do is to knit a hat, and I think I mentioned this on last week, would be to, if I get to pick another contrast color that they might like, and just do like a color block hat. So I think that it'd be adorable to have some socks with a matching hat, and just all together. So I love it. And that's that one. So that's the first, or the second finished object that I have to share. The next cast on that I have, I do want to share with you all. I have yet to cast it on, but this one, I just finished the other DK weight socks for Claire yesterday. So this one is going to be cast on today, which is Ruby and Roses in the Dumbledores Army on her DK weight base, which we will actually have this exact color and base in the shop on Friday. I am obsessed with Ruby and Roses as well. Her colors are just incredible. Her yarn, everything about, oh, I just want all the Ruby and Roses. So this is perfect for Chloe. She's loving those pinks and blues. I think this is going to be perfect. So this will also be a pair of perfect DK weight socks for Chloe. Again, the leftover I'm going to be using for a hat. I think a hat, because I just find that's the perfect leftover project. You don't need tons and tons of yarn. And again, I will be using up a fun contrast color, and I usually get them to pick out a contrast color. I would love to use up the mini skeins that I have. I have so many mini skeins in my cubby. I will put a photo here of my cubby, and I just have so many mini skeins. When you are using up fingering weight with DK weight, if you hold your fingering weight double, you can create a close to a DK to worsted weight gauge. I would absolutely adore to be able to knit this up, and whatever I can't, if I can or can't, finish the hat with all of this, get the girls to pick out a fingering weight skein, just holding those double, and finishing up the hat while using up leftovers. I don't want to open up a new skein of yarn or anything because I have so many leftovers. The other option I could do is actually knit the hat top down. I could create kind of a hat pattern that would be knitting it up as you go, and whenever you run out, then you put a contrast, kind of a color block hat. That could be really fun. Let me know in the comments if you are interested in that. Usually I always do my hats, start with the brim and then go up, but we could do a fun hat pattern where it would be top down, so you could use up all that yarn that you have left, or if you have leftovers. So let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I am so excited. I love this so much. This is going to be cast on today. I love having a vanilla project on the needles as I do something intricate, just so that I get that mental break, or if we're out and about. This weekend we went to a kite festival in town and I was able to bring my sock and knit up as we went and as we were around and seeing all of the beautiful things. I'll put some video footage here for you all. It was so wonderful and fun. They had a kite making project that they could do, and it was all free for the community. So I just really love those types of events and want to bring out the girls more and more to different types of things that we can do together as a family during the weekend, which is one of the reasons why I try to take off during the weekends, is to really be able to spend some time with my family, because they're important, and I just absolutely adore for us to go out and get everything in the car and then just head out for the day. It is one of those things that I just adore. I also already caked up. Lauren of Lolodidit so generously gifted me and my Patreon group her Hippo 2018. This is actually available in her shop right now. I will link her shop below. Again, Lauren is someone, Lolodidit, love her yarn. Just finished a pair of socks. And this one is the Hippo 2018, which is a nice gray base, and she has some mini skeins that came with it. I am thinking of knitting up a pair of DK weight socks for both me and Eric out of this. So using these, and I want to say there was another mini. I may have had it over there. So 3 mini skeins with the 100 grams is more than enough for 2 full pair of adult socks. I'm going to be using this for contrast heels, toes, and cuffs. Odds are for Eric, I'll do the blue and then the pink for me. I think it'd be fun to have the whole family some fun DK weight socks. This is something that I adore doing, is DK weight and double stranded, just because they go fast, but also I find that I'm missing out on those thicker weight of socks. I always do fingering weight. I always do, you know, just a single strand, and I have so many. Now, this is the time for some DK weight, double stranded. I live in the east coast of Canada in New Brunswick, and let me tell you, fall and winter gets cold here, okay? You need some big, nice wool socks, thick socks, especially when we go out. We love going walking in the trails and spending time in the snow. These are times where you are very thankful for nice warm socks. And I just want to make up a few of them. So this one is going to be next. As soon as I finish the Dumbledores Army, this is going to be the next DK weight pair of socks on my needles. Like I said, I think I have a third. I think she gave me 3 minis. I will have to double check, but these, and then I need to start kicking them up as soon as I finish the other one. Speaking of fall and cold weather, this morning and last night, we actually were able to sleep with the windows open. Your girl is so happy. This morning, it was nice and cool. We had the windows open all day yesterday and last night. It felt like fall, which hence why I wore today my beautiful Halloween Town sweater, which you have seen multiple times because I'm obsessed. It's so comfy, cozy, and it's just one of those that I adore, and I love fall. Everything fall. Like yesterday, it was perfect, and my husband was laughing at me because we had all the windows open, and then I had my little Scentsy with my fall scents already going. Yes, I know we were July 31st, but if it feels like fall, I will put fall candles. Okay? Putting that out there. Don't care who hears it. I love fall. Fall for me is the perfect weather where it's cool at night and it's warm and hot during the day. That's my jam. That's what I love. I forgot to mention that Margaret is actually wearing the grandpa cardigan. So she is going to model a brand new pattern every single week. I mean, come on, isn't she pretty? I just love it. So this is my grandpa cardigan that is now available on Ravelry and Lovecraft. Eric, my husband, has been working very hard in the background and has been updating Lovecraft. So all of the patterns that you see on my Ravelry is available on Lovecraft. I want to say that it had been a few months since I had the chance to update him, so he's in charge of that. And you can go and purchase those now. So big thank you to Mr. Twin Stitches Designs because he's helping a little bit. So put in the comments, say thank you to him. So words of encouragement. Hopefully he continues to help out in little things in the business. I just love having him involved. But yes, so this one is available. I used Wool Dreamers in their Manchalope, which is beautiful plaits of wool. It is a dream to work with and it weighs nothing. You can get this pattern and the yarn as well online, so really love it. All of my patterns garments are size inclusive, so if you want to go and grab those, you can. Okay, that is everything that I've been working on and kind of around. So there is one work in progress that I can share with you all, and this is the bubble cardigan. Friends, let's take a moment because the bubble cardigan has finally been cast on. I started talking about this last year. This is embarrassing how long I've spoken about this. The bubble cardigan is a cardigan by Stephen West. And when I first saw the pattern, it wasn't something that I was like, oh, I have to make it right now. Kristen of Vine knit up hers and immediately I gasped and I was like, I need to make this. Like this has to happen. I just loved her version. She also steeped the cardigan, which is something that I will be doing for this. I decided that I don't want to do all of those pearls, so I will be modifying it and bringing you through the journey as well. She steeped it and it was just incredible and amazing. I also saw that a lot of people are saying go down sizes just because of the type of stitch pattern, as well as it is an oversized. So I'm actually making the smallest size for it not to be as crazy oversized. I don't mind an oversized pullover because it stays on. But a cardigan, I find if it's too oversized, it falls off my shoulders. And that's not really something I want and know that I wouldn't wear. I want something that is going to somewhat fit and that I can close it up because there is no buttons on this. I know that if I make it too oversized, it's just gonna drag off of my shoulders and I won't get the most wear out of it. This is also something I'm trying to keep in mind with every single garment that I knit. I want to look at the wearability. Am I going to wear this? Is this something that is in my color palette? Is this something I would grab off the shelf? So I'm trying to really keep those in mind rather than looking at a pattern being like, everyone's knitting it, I'm just gonna knit it, but it's not technically something in my aesthetic. So I'm really keeping those in mind this year. Going forward, I want to curate a handmade wardrobe that is really towards things that I will wear day in and day out. And you're like, Julie, just shush so I can see the progress that you've made. Oh, friends, you'd be so proud of me. I finished the front. So I cast this on last week. And in 1 week, I have knit both fronts. And I am about to get ready to pick up the back. Look at all of the progress I made. I am so proud of myself. I love it. This yarn I'm using is Moon Glow. I will put a link to my Ravelry project page down below. I am using all stash yarn and this is Moon Glow yarn. I am not going to be 100% sure on all of the colorway names, so I will put my Ravelry project page that has all the colorway names in the project page. So these are the contrast colors for my bubbles. And I am using Black Diamond as the main color. So there's one main color that's going to be for all of the ribbing that you see. So the big shawl collar, the ribbing on the body is going to be in this beautiful charcoal from Whitney of Moon Glow. And I just think that it is going to be stunning and really bring this cardigan together. Now, the construction of this cardigan. I have to say I love Stephen West, but I am not a fan. At the start, you cast on this long I-cord and then pick up stitches from your I-cord. We're gonna put this on. And this is how it's looking. Okay, so you pick up from these and knit each side. I don't wanna give too much away, but that's the gist. I did one side perfect because you pick it up once and then you're able to do it. As I was picking up the other side, I kept picking up the wrong direction of the I-cord and then it was like knitting up this way and then knitting up that way. And it was a mess. I cast on 3 times for the second side, and I was just getting a little frustrated with it, and I think I would have rather just cast on, or cast on the back and then pick them up for the fronts. Personally, that's what I would have done, but I'm following the pattern. And I just really love it. The next step is going to be to pick up and cast on for the back. So you're gonna pick up from the I-cord and then do the whole back. Once that's done, I think I join in. And typically what I was supposed to do is that here, the two sections in the front, you do not join them together. But since I will be steeking, I will be adding in some extra stitches here, joining it so that I can work in the round, around and around, and then steek it after. This will avoid any purl bumps after I finish the back side. It's a really enjoyable knit. I really love it. I'm just not a fan on how fiddly it is with the I-cord. I'm not a fan, if I have to be honest. Yeah, I think I would have rathered it be the other way of doing a drop shoulder, but I'm doing it because I do love the idea that, you know, you'll have like this fun I-cord edge. I love that design element, and I know that's exactly why Stephen did it that way, but it's just a fiddly way to do it. And I just love my colors. I'm really happy with the colors that I decided to go with, and this one is actually leftover from the Stripe Hype pullover that I tested for Kika. And I had some, and this is also Whitney of Moonglow. I think it's Wild Orchid. Absolutely adore this color. I loved it in the pullover and really wanted to use it up. So I've decided to add it into all of the colors. I know that this one is, oh, am I gonna try this? Wild Orchid, Haunted Rose, which is another one of my favorites from Whitney, Cashmere Rose, Palest Peach, and this is her gray, but it was a gray from April Showers. I think I got them all. But yes, I adore these colors together. I think it's the perfect combination. I'm really loving these moody pinks, purplies. I think I'm Chloe. I love pinks and blues are really my thing with a gray. And I really do think that that Black Diamond, the charcoal one, is just going to bring it all together. I really love it. I'm knitting this on a US 5, which is what is recommended in the pattern. Also, I have these on these fun cable things. If you do not have any of these, you need to go and get them now. They're like the wire, and you just slide your stitches on. It is the easiest thing ever, and incredible and amazing. So these stitches are just all live and waiting for me to go pick it up. I'm obsessed. I really love it. I'm going to really wear this cardigan. I'm just so proud of it. Now this one I am actually attempting to try to get done for the month of August, because we do have the ColourPop make-along in my Patreon group right now. And I was supposed to cast this on, when do we start the make-along? In June. But because of other deadlines and other patterns, and I was not able to get it cast on. And our make-along ends at the end of August. So I am wanting to get it done. But if not, it's not that big of a deal, because if you want to come and join our incredible Patreon group, we are starting a make-along, and this is going to be open to everybody in our Patreon. Starting September 1st, we are starting for a 3-month, a fall off your needles. Now this is going to be an exclusive make-along just for patron members. We are going to have some special events for higher tiers. We're going to have game nights, all sorts of things. For this make-along, you bring in any and all works in progress, knit or crochet. The goal for this is to get as many works in progress off your needles, falling off your needles. I cannot take credit for the name. It is my moderator, Holly, who came up with that name, and I'm like, you are a genius. I love it. Falling off your needles is just going to be about works in progress. We don't care if you just have the toe left on a sock or grafting something. It doesn't matter the level of work in progress. It's just going to be a challenge for yourself to be able to get how many things off your needles that you can for the fall. We're going to have some special events, as well as some guest speakers, it is gonna be a fun time if you wanna come and join the Patreon group. I just really appreciate your support, and come and join our fun knitting community. It is a blast. For the month of August, we have a few Zooms. I do a live stream in our Patreon, and we are gonna have our first ever game night, I think August 18th. And this is open to every single patron tier level. You also got free patterns and all the fun stuff. So definitely come and join. That is every single thing that I've been working on. And next for reading, look, I have to admit, I kind of liked the book that I had from Tessa Bailey, but I couldn't get into it as much. I really enjoyed her Get Her or Leave. I'll put the book here. I was able to read about half. And at the halfway point, I felt like it did the same thing as her Secretly Yours. It was really good, and then it just kind of got blah. So couldn't finish it. And sadly, the other books I was not able to read in time. I had to bring them back to my library. So I do have a few books on standby that I'm hoping, and I will share with you guys next time. I'm wanting to start Agatha Christie, her mystery books. I love mystery novels, but not your gory mystery novels. More of like that fun mystery. And I know that she's an incredible author and one of the most renowned mystery writers, and thought, why not start with her? And I'm really curious, have you read any of her books? What are your thoughts? Is this something you think I would like? Please let me know below. Also, any other fun mystery novels. I've read Joanne Fluke, her Hannah Swenson. I loved those. Those types of fun mystery, let me know below your suggestions. I would love to hear from you and keep that conversation, because I know other people really love murder mysteries as well. And plus with the fall, I just feel like it's that theme, that fun fall mystery Halloween theme. Yeah, I think I need some. So let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. All right, friends, that's everything. I just want to make sure that you know on August 4th, Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be having the shop update. So definitely don't miss out. If you want 1 hour early access, FYI, patron members get 1 hour early access to all of the shop updates. So if you don't want to miss out, come and join the Patreon group for so much more. I just want to say a massive thank you to you all. I really appreciate all of your love and support, and make sure you click that like and subscribe button not to miss out on any fun new YouTube videos. All right, friends, until next time, happy knitting. Bye.